This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
Okay, we are starting the meeting of the Grant Search Committee for September 8th at about 2:20 p.m. Just given our glitches on my part. So
I'll be right back. I just got to make a phone call.
No problem. So we will just jump right in. I'm not even going to worry about open time for the public. I don't see anybody as usual. And if Kate, you had done minutes, I didn't get them around, so we'll just wait till next time. Yeah, we'll just wait till next time. It's not a big deal. So what I did, thanks both Eliza and Ian had given me some information to plug into the application. So I thought I'd just we'll go through this application a little bit. It's not much, and I just want to, is it big enough for everybody to see? Hopefully. Oops, don't want to go too big. Here we go. Try that. Okay, so I think we're in the right neighborhood here. William E. Norris. Okay. So, Eliza, one thing I need for you, I believe, is a phone number, please.
Yep. 527-0811.
081. Okay, thanks. And for some reason, when I type in the zip code, I've never had this happen before. I type in the zip code and it won't take the first zero.
Huh.
That happened to me when I was doing vaccine spreadsheets for CVS.
Yeah, maybe it's a thing. Maybe zero is just a useless first number for everybody in the state. I don't know, but it's weird. I've never had that happen before.
Well, it probably means that box isn't formatted correctly.
Oh, well, I guess they'll figure it out. It's the last digits that are correct. So,
Chris, can you do a space and then a zero?
A space and then a zero? I don't know.
Got a hit space at the beginning?
Space, zero.
No.
Nope, won't take it either.
All right.
That's weird. If I did, let's see one thing. If I put it in the middle, does that do anything? If I put it over there, does that help any? I don't know.
It might let you format the cell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It won't take it. I think it's a cell thing. Ed's right. Anyway, they can figure that out. Okay, so I have not played with it. There's nothing else I think we need up in that little simple part. So are you a Safe Routes to School partner? I put yes. I don't know exactly what this next one means, the partnership level with Safe Routes to School. I would have to go back and look at the website and see if it told us a level, or I can call the program and see. What I did, so Ian and Eliza both gave me information, which is down below. We'll get to it in a minute. I took a look at the website, which is our history with Safe Routes to School, and jotted in this, which I don't know if there's dumb page numbers in the way, but I'll read it in case it's in the way. Can you see that through the page number or not much? Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, I did this, and it's really just trying to copy some things from their website on this, and just saying that school has been a partner since 2014. With an initiated parent survey. I don't need a period there. This was followed by a bike safety assembly, 2017, 3 pedestrian safety trainings, 2018. School participated in iWalks in 2019 and 20. And I don't know if we did anything in 21 or 22. It's not listed on their website. In 2021, if we did anything, it's not listed anywhere.
No, the COVID.
Okay. And then I just said school and surrounding area benefited from an SRTS infrastructure project, and that was the number of it from 16 to 18, which included major safety improvements, namely sidewalks on College Highway and Palmer Meadow Road, improved connectivity between Norris and the residential neighborhoods to the south. This is sort of a description that was on the website. So I described the project. So if nothing else, the infrastructure project hopefully will get us a couple of bonus points, but they really do give I think out of the 100-point score, I think 25 was for our relationship already with Safe Routes to School. So that's about as much as I could fill in that seemed to make some sense, unless there's something else that we know of that we might have done. that's related to that. But I think these are their official program ones that we've done. Have we done the walk to school ones? Is that the same thing? That's not the pedestrian safety ones, right? That's something else, right?
I think Safe Routes to School does sponsor the walk to school events.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
have we done those?
Not since prior to COVID. So we would have done it in 2020.
Okay.
No, not
That's what the iWalks are. Is
Yeah,
that the
that's-
iWalks?
2019. Yes.
Okay, those are I didn't know what the iWalk was. Okay.
I
Got
think
it.
the I walk might have been, we're going to walk, but not together. It's going to be on the internet, like a virtual walk.
Okay.
But prior to that, we were doing walks to school.
That was annual too. It was every year. Lisa.
Annual. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that, we have participated in, so after 18, I'm gonna see if I can put it in here. Where the heck is it? Up here somewhere? Yeah. Norris participated in annual fall walk to school days or something.
Yep.
Lisa, that was a national event, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to look it up. I believe it's sponsored. It is national, but I also think it's part of Safe Routes to School. I think
Yeah.
they join in it. I think it's all part of it,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Okay.
look it up now.
Well, I can put it in the national annual fall walk to school days. How's that? Close enough. But yeah,
Right
you can
after
look it
that
up.
though, Chris, you put, right after you included that, where that sentence ends at days, you have an I there.
Yep. See it. Thank you. Did I kill? No. Okay. I didn't erase something. Okay. School participated in also, I mean, I'll throw that in there. Throw another word in. I've already. Okay. So I think that's it there. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, where I'm getting into a little bit of trouble, I've gone in and I've stretched their box. Their box was a little bit skimpy. So in order to put these words in, I've stretched it, and then I've gone back in and I've changed the page breaks on it. So it'll still print out as a 2-page application, but I'm hoping they won't kill us if I do that. I may have to call them and just say, it's okay. But anyway, so we got this project information here, and this is what I got from both Eliza and Ian here. So Ian, I think this was your part. I just added in the very first sentence, installation of 2 crosswalks with appropriate landing area and signage. And I think we said the other day at Parsons Way and Rosalie Lane, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's kind of the project. And then this was more the description. So I'll let everybody read it. I don't need to read it out loud, but see if it kind of all fits in there. Maybe not causing vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go back and I can't find it right up in here. Won't let me do it until I get up in that part here. Let's see.
I think that the speed limit on some parts of Pomeroy Meadow is 40 miles an hour.
In this particular area, it's 35.
Okay.
It does change. You're correct. It does change to
I
40.
mean, it's just referring that description refers to Pomeroy Meadow Road from East Hampton to Route 10. So along that stretch, it's not always 35 miles.
So the posted speed limit.
In the target area, that's 35, but it's
You
not.
could say that in the target area. Yeah.
Right, okay. That's a lot of cars in 1 hour's time. I'm amazed.
That's for both lanes.
Yeah,
That's
Wow.
a lot.
I think you have to say this situation is furthermore precarious due to current pickup and drop off procedures at the school. Procedures which cause vehicles to park on the northbound side of the hot roadway. A comma
Okay.
after school and then
which
And take
cause, thought I took that out once. Okay, which
that-
cause
yeah.
vehicles to park on the, right. So these line formed by the vehicles is approximately 0.2 miles in length. Are we saying the same thing in that next sentence or not?
Let's see. So I what I wanted to express, and maybe I didn't do it clear enough. We can do better verbiage here, but that target area is within that 0.2 miles of cars. So the
Okay,
specific, those crosswalks are in the area where those cars are all lined up, with the
Okay.
crosswalks that we're looking for. So I wanted to make sure that that was articulated in here.
is within that same area or?
Yeah, sure. However we want to say it. I
You
just,
could just
I think
say
it's
within
important
this
to know
line of,
that-
within this line of cars, maybe.
Yep.
Right,
Okay,
right.
how about instead of this line again, these vehicles or something, these vehicles?
Yeah,
Mhm.
If I can get in here, these. Two lanes of traffic, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
good.
pretty good there.
Mhm.
Um, now I'm gonna have to do some margin fudging again here, I think, because that just went down a little bit. That's okay. We'll just. Oh, stop. All right, and then how would it benefit? So would provide safety to the student and staff walkers crossing Pomeroy Meadow Road. 3 cul-de-sacs on Pomeroy Meadow with a total of 10 students, staff that live there. Students do not qualify for bus service since our policy is 0.5 miles from our school.
It should be
Other-
student staff who live there.
Yeah,
Okay,
And if we only have really 2 cul-de-sacs, right? Because we're not doing, otherwise we'd have 3 crosswalks, correct? We're asking for 2 crosswalks, Rosalie and Parsons. I didn't know we were gonna, or are we gonna
Oh,
consider including the other one? The
no,
street? Okay.
I was just trying to talk, give a vision for how many
oh wait.
people live there, even if they don't live there and come to our school, I guess. If that's, there are 3 cul-de-sacs there, and of those 3, there are these people who are crossing. I
Mhm.
mean, even though we don't want to encourage them to walk over each other's lawn to get to the crosswalk,
Yeah,
I think that's sort of tricky.
I'm gonna add in on the south side of Pomeroy Meadow. How that?
Yep.
We are only asking for 2 crosswalks, true, but there's more than, yeah, I guess they don't, all those streets don't tie together, do they?
No, only 2 do.
No.
The ones
Two
that
do.
our target area are the ones that tie
Oh,
together.
they tie together. I guess I didn't.
They are, they're 2 different streets with names, but it's one, horseshoe, if you will.
So can you
I don't know
call
why
that
it's
a,
2 different names, but
can you call that a cul-de-sac with somebody?
Right, I was just gonna say, am I wrong then?
yeah, I'm trying to think of what that would be considered.
2 neighborhoods? I mean,
Yeah, we
Not
can say 2 neighborhoods, or
Yeah.
actually, I mean, maybe it's 1 neighborhood, but 2 streets. It's interconnecting. It is kind of strange that it's 2 different. I would say there's 2 neighborhoods. I suppose you could say 2 neighborhoods if you're going to include the one closer to Route 10.
Courtney?
Courtney, yeah.
Okay. 2 neighborhoods, is that what we want
yeah,
for now?
yeah.
Okay.
We just need one more O in neighborhoods.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. So I think this is good that other children, mostly younger than our school age.
I mean, this is just a draft. I was just like trying to type it all in to get it to you.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's really, I think
That's
it's
what I was doing
important.
as
I mean, I walk around
Yep.
some of those streets.
So mostly younger than
My
school
dog,
age.
My 4-year-old and it'd be great if there was more crosswalks. So I appreciate adding that in.
So this makes it sound though, other children mostly younger than school age also
They're
cross
playing-
Palmer Meadow.
It's like
Um,
families, like the families are walking together too.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Other families with
Other
children.
families
Children.
with children.
Yeah, that's good. Because not everybody goes to Norris either. There's kids who could go to the charter school.
Other families with children mostly younger than school age. Do I need another comma, Diane?
Wait, where are we?
Other
Other
families.
Families with children mostly are in school age. Well,
Comma.
I would either put in 2 or none. Other families.
I like to, whatever.
Yeah,
Other families with children mostly younger than school age also cross Palmer Meadow on weekends and or during events to play on our play structure and many other activities we have throughout the year at Norris. I'm going to put just Norris School. I've already wasted so many spaces. Okay. I think that seems good. How many additional student walker bikers? Just a good guess at 10. Why not? Sounds reasonable. And then describe school and municipal support. And I just said here what I said. Are the main proponents of the idea given requests from families affected by the lack of a safe crossing area. Town administrator, select board, highway superintendent are all in favor of the project.
We also have documented requests by residents for crosswalks too. In that
Okay,
neighborhood, that person in particular that was reaching out to me for it.
right. All right, do we want to say written requests or?
Oh, actually, it says school and municipal support, so it doesn't really require it. That doesn't fit here.
Yeah, okay.
Criteria.
Well, I've kind of alluded to it here, given requests from families affected by it. So,
Yep. Okay. Good.
okay, I was trying to kind of tie that in
Sure.
as much as I could. I'm going to make this all the same here. All right. Anybody else we think will get letters of support from all of us guys here in terms of school, police, select board, Randall, Ed. Anybody else you think we need letter of support for? I don't know. How about the PTO?
I could get the PTO to back it.
Yeah, I think that wouldn't hurt. That would be great. Okay. All right. Select board. Town administrator, the Norris PTO. Town administrator. How's that? Okay. And I think that's basically all we would have to do at this point in time. Then we just have to have, let's see. Elise, I think you're the one that would end up signing this. And then Ed, I think you would be the other one signing this. So once we can do this, it should work. Okay. I will double check and see if they will be annoyed that I've expanded their their things here. But I think as I look at it, unless it, I still have to play with margins because now it's a 3. I can do that. I'll still make it a 2-pager because that's what it was originally. So I don't want to get them all bent out of shape here. But I also don't feel like necessarily editing down because I think everything you've said is great. So I think it's all useful information. I mean, maybe there's a couple of words that could be cut out, but not a heck of a lot. So I think that's what we would have to do would be to gather the letters of support for this. And then the other thing I just wanted to show just a minute was, I know we didn't have to put in any kind of costing, but I just wanted to get a sense if I'm understanding what we're talking about in terms of the crosswalk, Ian. Is this the 12? What is 12 inch? Is that
So
the
that's
length?
the thickness. That's the thickness of the paint lines, right?
Okay.
But you're also looking at 2,000 linear feet. So it shouldn't be anywhere close to $3,200. I can't,
Right.
that's not 2,000 linear feet.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need to specify this, but I was just trying to get a sense if we're putting in 2 crosswalks, are we, are we going to be over the 32?
No, I really don't think we'll be over that because you're looking at, I would have to say, I'm just giving an estimate here. Each lane is probably around 12 feet wide. So that's 24. We're not even close to 2,000 linear feet.
Okay, good. All right, then we should have plenty of room for some signage and
Right.
whatever in their budgeting. So, okay. No, that's good. I just
The
wasn't
technical
sure.
assistance to determine what signage would be appropriate as part.
Correct.
Of the project, right?
Correct. So I think we don't have to be any more specific in this because I did mention just in the thing about 2 crosswalks, appropriate, whatever I said, landing area and signage, or something there is what I said.
We have to consider that concrete pad, right?
That was that landing area I mentioned,
Yes.
but yeah. So I could just say a concrete landing area, concrete ADA
right?
approved landing area or something. And I think then once the application goes in, they look at them and then they score them. And then let me just put that back up because their scoring was in here too for a second. Let me find that a minute. Remember where that was in this whole document? Is a good question, however. I don't remember where it was. Once they go through it, then they come back and decide that they're going to come out and talk to us here. So did they? Oh, let me just see what this other question was I had up here. Partnership. So provided, okay, so I can contact the outreach coordinator. I don't know what our partnership level is. So I'll contact this person and find out what that's all supposed to be. So this, I think we've done just fine. So I think we need to work on our letters of support. And I just wanted to see where the scoring thing was here. Here it is. Here we go. So it's 100 and so the partnership information was 25 points. All the other questions, let's see. So question 5 and 6 are the other big ones, 5 and 6. And then, so letters of support are going to count 15 points. So that's good. 5 and 6 are the other big question marks.
Back up there. Yeah.
That was, I think, the
The larger narratives, right?
Right, I would believe that is right, what that is here.
And Ian, you mentioned you're doing traffic studies on that road, right? Currently?
Right,
So yes, I unfortunately, I got it out there earlier, but it was not communicating with it wasn't communicating. So we had to contact the company. It's all working now. However, I wasn't able to get like a nice solid average. I only was able to get like 1 day of the northbound traffic.
Well,
yeah,
maybe you could put that in your letter of support, just saying, we're doing traffic studies.
yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You
Yeah.
know, I think that's important for them to know that it's like.
No, I
Yeah.
think the number of cars is important,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. No, I think that's good. And I think too, I mean, they said that they would want to come out, if we got selected, they'd come out and do the walkthrough before Thanksgiving. So we may have a month's worth of possible data, Ian, that could be collected between now and then.
Right, right.
So,
Yeah.
to the extent you can leave it up, I'd say leave it up.
Yeah, I'll leave it up, and what I have to do is that it only monitors one lane, so I'll have to change both lanes with the direction.
Gotcha.
I have to
Okay.
leave it up for a week. I'll then move
Yeah.
it to another lane, and then just use that as data.
Right. Okay. So these are our 2, 5, and 6 here. So these are the bulk of the other points as well. So I don't know. I think.
So I think, Chris, my part 6 right there, it
Yep.
should probably say the crosswalks with an S,
Oh, yep. Thank you.
because I think I don't know why I was thinking of only one.
Yeah. Well, I think we might have started that way, but yeah.
It's okay.
Distractions, Elisa. It's
I'm ahead
distractions.
a lot.
I know. All right. So I think, and I know, Lisa, you've got to run probably for dismissal here soon. So I think at this point in time, what we could work on will be the letters of support. I will contact the coordinator, find out what our level is with the program according to them, and see if they're going to be bent out of shape, because I've fiddled around with their margins in page breaks here. But otherwise, we should be pretty much together here. It's not even due for quite a while, so we've got time. But nonetheless, I really like to get things in earlier rather than later. I think it's always a good practice for grants people too, to see that you're really on top of getting things in time. So we certainly should aim to get it in by maybe a week from today, the 15th.
Yeah.
How's that? Can we get some letters? And as you guys have done the letters, just ship them off to me, and we'll circulate them to everybody rather, and we'll add them to this. The other thing I think we could use would be a map. If anybody could do the GIS map of the school and where the proposed
Sure. I'll take care of that for you. Yep.
Okay, that would be good. I think we could attach a map. That would help. So they don't seem to want lots of information, but we'll try not to annoy them too badly.
I mean, if when the time comes, I can even, provide traffic data information of the
Right.
volume of cars to support it. But
Yeah.
I will say this, I was kind of impressed by again, this is a short period of time for data collection, but the speed was not too bad there. Usually the speed is much greater than the speed limit, at least 5 miles an hour over the speed limit typically when we do these traffic studies. And this one was, at that hour. Now, mind you, that you have the blinking lights, and you have that line of cars, so that slows cars down as well. But it was below the speed limit, the average
Well,
speed. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay.
One thing that occurs to me is that when you just say 10 students might, walk, or, I mean, the effect could be further reaching, and it could, like, students along College Highway or whatever might, 10 just it seems so few.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't know, what they would consider would be
I think the only thing about that, Diana, is you're correct, but if they come from College Highway, they have the means to cross at College Highway and Pomeroy and use the sidewalk all the way down.
That's true. Yeah.
So I don't know if we'd want to be. I know that seems like such an insignificant number, but they do have crosswalks from College Highway. They can get to can certainly get to Pomeroy Meadow with crosswalks by College Highway.
Right, that's true,
And
yeah.
the other thing you could mention is about how people walk around that area for reasons other than going to Norris School too, right? Like just going out for a walk.
Yeah,
I will
but
tell
this,
you this, when I watched the seminar or the webinar, sorry, they were very specific about how it impacts students. That's why I don't know if we want to put too much emphasis into, other
right,
reasons.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think they're very narrow in terms of their focus of what they want to listen to, I guess. So, okay, well, let's see. Shall we? Do we need another meeting? Shall we just circulate the letters, or you want to have all the letters?
Let's just give a time frame when you want them to, and we'll get them in. I don't think we need another meeting.
Yeah, okay. And then I would just catch up with Eliza and Ed for signatures. We'll print it out and do that
Yep.
kind of thing.
What do you
Okay.
want for a due date, Chris, for the letters?
Well, how about, could we do the 14th? Just to be,
Sure.
I don't know when the PTO might catch up. Eliza, is that a
I'm just
reasonable
gonna
time?
email the president of the PTO and ask,
Okay.
I think they have a meeting this week coming up, so that would be fine.
All right. And I'm sure we'll bring it up at select board on our Tuesday meeting as well. And then I'm sure we can corral Randall. And did you reach out any more to the parents, I guess, that are on those streets to see whether, I don't know if that would be a good thing or not.
Well, I actually have to call. Something happened where any new students to Norris were automatically put on the bus.
Oh,
And a couple students over there got put on a bus and they shouldn't be on a bus.
uh-oh.
I have to call them and say, sorry, but you don't get to take the bus because you're not a half a mile away. So when I do, I will let them know that we're talking about hopefully getting this grant for crosswalks and to provide safety so the kids can walk to school. And then I can see if I can get some support and maybe the parent would write a letter.
Yeah, okay. Wouldn't hurt.
Look at that.
Good luck with that, Eliza.
I know. No, boss. And by the way, could you write me a letter? I know. I do have to run though.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes, no, I think we're good. Thanks, Eliza.
I
Go
will
ahead.
definitely get in touch with the PTO. I will definitely write a letter myself and I'll see if I can get a parent or two to write.
All right, so let's try to get me anything before the 14th, by the
Yep.
14th.
I will.
COB 14th, okay?
Thank you. See you later.
All
Thank-
right, thanks very
Thank
much.
you.
All right, good. Yeah, so yeah, I know that'll be a interesting message to have to pass, unfortunately. Whoops, oh dear. Anyway, okay, well, I don't think there's anything else here. So if everybody's okay with it, we will pull this together and get it in ahead of time and take it from there, okay? And sounds great. Thanks for
All right.
pulling it together, and I think it reads as good as it can. So I think we'll give it a try.
Thanks, Chris.
All right,
Good.
thanks, Chris.
yeah,
Thanks, everybody. All
go
right,
on.
bye now.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
We'll take a motion to adjourn. We're adjourning.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Second.
I forgot we're still somewhat official here. Yeah, no, we're adjourning at 2:53. How's that?
all right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
See ya.
Bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.